Hey Leos, let's go ahead and see what's coming up for you guys in the month of November for Leos. Okay, we start off with the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, ooh, Page of Wands, the Sun, the Tower, the big smack middle, okay. Oh damn, Ten of Swords, the Strength card, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. Overall energy, King of Pentacles. Wow. Damn, Leo. Okay. So look at this. Let's kind of fast forward here. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles, and between them we've got Death. You are possibly ending some long-term commitment. With the High Priestess here, I feel like this is somebody you just knew. You knew it was done, because the World card is like a cycle. It's completion. Look at the way she's just releasing, letting go. I'm hearing Elsa from Frozen. Yeah. Someone you did see as a soulmate, but you're kind of like, yeah, it's done. It's done. This is not what it used to be anymore. So, damn. Okay. Now, could be because Ace of Pentacles. There could be a new offer in your future. Now, I do want to clarify for a lot of you. I don't feel, although this person is married, I feel like they're separated. I feel like they haven't been together for some time because there was such distance between the two. It didn't come out like, they were right next to each other. So although this person might have been married, I think that there was an end to it. So, it was kind of like putting the last nail in the coffin. Because I don't want people thinking I'm supporting infidelity, because I'm not. Anywho, there's a new opportunity here. So if this is you, Leo, this could be you, the feminine, you're the masculine, whichever one. I feel like you're very much stepping into confidence, stepping into a much better state. And this has to do with like exploring areas with the Page of Wands, exploring areas that perhaps before you were kind of like, I don't know that I want to do this now. Something about this ending has given you the courage to explore something that before you were kind of not sure about. So with the Star, I feel like this ending, possibly what you're exploring is healing. This is a little confusing because it's like you're exploring something, but the Star is here, yet the Tower and the Ten of Swords is here. So, okay, so let's say it is healing. Let's say it is that, because that kind of fits with what the storyline is here. If you did start exploring maybe breath work, maybe shadow work, chakra work, energy work, whatever it is you start exploring, I think with the Tower, it kind of blew your mind. It put you in this really, yeah, like you were like, wow, mind blown. Ten of Swords, it made you, like, not it made you, but through whatever it is that you're exploring, it helped you release not only the last threads of whatever this was, but I feel like swords, they're mental, right? They're the mind. So thoughts, ideas, communication. And 10 is the number of completion in tarot. So I feel like you put yourself in this place of releasing old mentalities, old beliefs, limiting beliefs, possibly a lot of things that used to hold you back, because now you're stepping into the energy of, I want a new beginning. I want a new start. I want to be confident. I want to feel empowered. And then boom, Bada bing, bada boom. You got the Strength card. So you're putting in the work, and it's definitely paying off. With the Hermit here, I do think that you may go into a period of isolation. You may go into a period of needing time out, needing to be away from anything that could distract you. And then we have the King of Wands. So I'm a little confused, to be honest, because I'm not sure if this King of Pentacles is the same as this King of Wands, and they've just come back in the energy that matches you, or if you ended that King of Pentacles connection and this is a new connection, which feels more likely. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's start with this King of Pentacles. These have already been shuffled. Let's clarify King of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. Ace of Swords. Nine of Wands, Judgment, and Strength card. Oh, okay. Feels like the same king. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Interesting. So, whoever this king was, that Death card, instead of an ending, it could have just been a transformation, because they are showing up. They're leaving behind whatever the King of Pentacles meant, and they're stepping into King of Wands, which is a vibrational, energetic match to you. So this king also feels like they are also willing to explore something new, something exciting with you. I feel like this person may have come to some sort of realization. The sword, I like to think that when the sword is pointed downward, it represents inner knowledge. So whatever inner knowledge they have recently come across, it makes them not want to give up on you. It makes them want to keep fighting for you, even if there's 10 wands here overall, even if that means more responsibility. So with the Judgment card, it's like feeling called to you and you feeling called to them, because Strength card came out twice, which means both of you have the same strength of passion towards each other. And it makes it more difficult to let go, to release. So it means both of you want to energetically match each other. So yeah, this is the same king. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. That answered my question. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. We start with the Five of Cups. Four of Cups. The Empress, oof, and the Tower with the Five of Wands. So I feel like this king you met, and I'm saying met because it was an ace. It was a beginning. It wasn't, I felt like this could have been something, because the King of Pentacles is known for commitment, long-term commitment. I thought maybe you were the Queen of Pentacles that, was there, but maybe it was just you guys matched on the level of commitment, but they had to transform. They weren't ready to step into King of Wands. So it was a recent meeting is what I feel. Five of Cups. Look, 9 cups here, right? With the Empress, with the Tower. So this was a wish come true. Meeting this person was a wish come true. A large, abundant level of love grew from this connection. And yet, 1, it fell apart. And 2, there was a lot of regret, a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda, and feeling like they're the ones that got away. And a lot of fighting with yourself internally, I think, about whether you should speak or not speak, or work on it or not work on it. Yeah, just a lot of internal battle for you. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got the World card, the Eight of Swords, one more for the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess, with the Page of Pentacles. Damn. I'm not sure what it is about this connection, but you started getting to your head about the stability, the long-term life, the longevity, let me put it that way, of this connection. And something in you told you it was a page. It wasn't going to go anywhere. So you might have been the one that released it. But then why are you in such regret? Let's look at this Page of Wands. Ten of Cups, Two of Wands. Oh, I see. Two of Swords. So I feel like you were in this headspace of, yes, I love this. This is exciting. This is thrilling. This makes me happy. But I have to make a decision because I feel like this is a flare-up. Ooh. I think that maybe you were worried it was just an obsession. It wasn't going to flower or blossom into anything real. So with the Two of Swords, you detach from your emotions to make a decision. Because you didn't want to be in denial. You didn't want to be in, that energy of somebody who focuses on their emotions and disregards reality. Let's look at this star. Clarify the star. Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles again, and Seven of Swords. Well, this is interesting. So you show up. Okay. So there was distance between you and this person. There was a large distance, emotional. I mean, there could have been physical distance too, but that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling emotional distance. Even though there was a strong foundation, you were Queen of Wands and this person showed up as Knight of Pentacles and then King of Pentacles. So I think that you were in this place of, is this person lying to me? Are we not on the same page? Am I the only one that feels all of this for this connection? Because I think that they put themselves into self-protection mode. They held back a lot. We do have Four of Pentacles here. They energetically blocked off. And so you assumed, okay, I guess this means that we're just not connecting. Let's look at the Tower. This came up twice. In the center, and it was one of the first clarifiers. Clarify the Tower. We start with the Hierophant. Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, that would definitely put a damper on this connection. So what was the Tower? I misinterpreted this Empress over here. I think the Tower here was realizing that you were the third person. The Tower was realizing this person was married. And that just ended this. You either, yeah, because you felt like you're left out in the cold, like there's no future here. So you had to go into Queen of Swords mode. You had to go into single mode, even if you felt a lot of love for this person. there's no hope now, right? So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. That could definitely be shocking. Knight of Wands. The Hermit. And the Four of Pentacles. So that sent you into a state of anxiety, because it's like it solidified things for you. If this could have happened two different ways. One, either this person and you were dating or talking, getting to know each other, and then all of a sudden, boom, they end up married and you're like, what the fuck? For others of you, I feel like you may have realized this person was married and still the effect was still the what the fuck effect. Knight of Wands. So then you start looking at them differently. You start looking at them like, so what was this? I'm over here thinking we have this big ass connection, and it's not, because now you realize that was obviously not what it, no wonder they shut off. That's where you get this energy of like, okay, now I see why they were so distant. Now I see why they were so closed off, because there was no future here. But it does put you in for a large amount of time, puts you in this state of anxiety, of being unable to sleep, not being able to, not being able to close this chapter behind you. Let's look at the Strength card here. We have the Page of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Death card. Wow. So I feel like for some of you, there's still messages exchanged, because we have the Page of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. This person may have wanted a friendship, but with the Death card, you're so over this. It took a lot of inner strength, I think, to say no. But it's just, there's so many cards here of over. And then the Death card to top it all off. That's where the energy comes of you wanting a new beginning. This is the person you want to release. This is the person you're trying to heal from. Let's look at this Hermit. King of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. And you're still, wow, you're still showing up as an energetic match. This is so weird. Because this person is still showing up as the match to your Queen of Wands, as your Two of Cups. And I think that this is mind-fucking you a little bit, because you don't understand what the universe is trying to tell you. Like, why would I come across somebody that I love with this intensity who is committed to something else? And again, it doesn't have to be marriage. It just feels like that. For others, you know what it is that this person's committed to. But if it is marriage, because it feels like the most obvious answer here, you are very much, it's like you're trying to understand, you're digging deep on why did I invest so much? Wow. And why can't I let go? Because you really want to. You're really trying. You're really doing all the work to release this connection. Clarifying that King of Wands. Temperance. The Star card. And the Queen of Cups. See, and what's ironic to me is that they never showed up as a King of Cups. The passion was equaled, but not the love. With the love, you're the one that shows up expressing love. You're the one that shows up in love. So I think, Leo, overall, the question is going to be why you see this person as your happiness. To make sure that you are looking within. And I know that seems like such a trite response, but that's what it is. Maybe questioning yourself on how you allowed somebody else to become the source of your happiness, how you allowed to have someone else become the source of this feeling of home, of wholeness, of ecstasy. Because you're going to have to heal that within you. You're going to have to temper this passion within yourself and heal it, because overall, Queen of Cups, it's all you have to pour into yourself and not this person, because they are unavailable. And yeah, they may not want to give up, but they're still attached to something else. So that's, I don't know, Leo, that's up to you. I don't know how you're going to handle that. Let's see, what is the overall last message or advice for Leo? What is the last message or advice for Leo? Believe and the brat. Interesting. This is... I'm going to have to read this one because I know this one is about having faith. Believe. So although you're questioning fate, there's something here that you have to trust, that this person was brought into your life for some reason. Maybe you're just not sure what that reason is, but they're definitely, this is not a coincidence. Let's look at number 52, because I remember it being about somebody who's entitled, but for what? Okay, we've got the brat. It means spoiled. So ask yourself, if you're being a tiny bit spoiled, do you tend to put your desires above those of others? Do you neglect the feelings of others or treat them rudely? Do you stomp your feet and slam doors and yell loudly to get your way? Is your mind focused on accumulating material goods? Do you respect others? Do you respect yourself? Look deep into your character and see what it is that you can change about yourself. The brat is never really happy, no matter how much she has or how often she gets her way. True happiness comes from loving and respecting yourself. Then this allows you to love and respect others. Happiness does not come from material objects, although there's nothing wrong with acquiring and enjoying them. It is okay to have them, but do not place them above all else. We are meant to use our power to enhance our lives in a way that demonstrates spirit's abundance. This comes from a place of balance. Happiness has to come from within. Open up to it and allow it to blossom within you. It's not too late. Be gentle with yourself and with others. Be patient, grow up, and embrace a divinely guided adulthood. The brat is just a bit misguided. Show her the path and she will follow it. Inside every brat is a wondrous, vibrant being. So maybe you need to think about that, Leo. Whether you're coming from this perspective in any way, that was a lot of different messages. Only you know which one of those applies to you. I think the main takeaway here is to make sure that you love or respect yourself, because that is when you're open to happiness from others and from yourself, okay? Mainly from yourself. No. Okay, sorry. Of course, the Leo video could not pass without Sultan doing something. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let this video end. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.